As someone who reviews drones, action cameras, pocket cameras, 360 devices, the setup of my desk is constantly changing. One day I'm editing drone footage, then I have some talking head footage from my Sony camera, then I'm switching to a review of a pocket camera, then I have a 360 drone in the mix, so I'm constantly switching between different SD cards, different devices, and different peripherals. When you add a couple of external SSDs, microphones, card readers, keyboard, mouse, NAS, speakers, and then all the ports of my MacBook are occupied. And for the past couple of years, I've been editing off of a MacBook Pro M1 Max 16-inch, which has been a beast. I haven't had any issues with the performance, with anything concerning the laptop besides its ports, as they're never enough. I go back and forth between my house and my studio, so every single time I come here, I need to plug everything in, and then every time I go, I need to unplug everything and do this process every single day, which is extremely annoying. So this is exactly the problem that this dock is trying to solve. This is the Ivanki FusionDock Ultra, and this thing is an absolute monster. It's a 26-in-1 dock made to be used specifically with Apple Silicon devices. The idea here is that everything stays permanently connected to the dock itself and not to your computer. Your external monitors, your hard drives, your SSDs, your peripherals, your network connection, they all live here. Right away, the presentation feels very premium. The first thing you will find is, of course, the dock itself, and I really like the text on the wrapping paper for the creators who refuse to settle. I think it gives you a good indication about the no-compromise approach to this product. The dock itself is massive, mostly because of the vast amount of ports you will find both on the front and on the back of it, but we'll focus on that in just a minute. Underneath the dock we have everything we need to get started. There is a massive 240 watt power adapter, which makes sense considering the dock is capable of delivering up to 140 watts of charging to your Mac while powering a huge amount of connected devices at the same time. You also get the AC power cable, a quick start guide, the user manual, and a few documentation cards that walk you through the whole setup. Now the cables are where things get really interesting. Instead of making you buy expensive accessories separately, Ivanki includes their magnetic dual USB-C host cable, which is required to unlock the dock's full capabilities on supported Apple Silicon Macs. It keeps the setup surprisingly clean despite using two USB-C connections. In addition, they also include a Thunderbolt 5 cable, which is a really nice bonus considering how expensive they are. Inside, the FusionDock Ultra uses a dual-chip architecture, which is how it's able to handle so many high-speed devices simultaneously. The 4 high-speed USB-C ports support up to 80 gigabits per second and even up to 120 gigabits per second for display bandwidth when needed, making it a great fit for fast external SSDs and demanding creator workflows. When it comes to the setup, it is pretty straightforward. However, to do it properly, I first needed to remove all unnecessary cables and accessories, wipe down my desk, which is really important, and get it all cleaned up and freed up for the new dock. I have to say, usually I'm not a fan of reading manuals, but since this one had a few different examples depending on how many extra monitors you're planning to connect, giving you direct instructions which cable to put where, I just had to follow it and avoid improper setup of my gear. One thing that's important to mention is that the FusionDock Ultra connects to your MacBook using both USB-C host connectors through the included magnetic dual USB-C cable. That way, both internal chips are active, unlocking the dock's full performance and giving you access to every port at full speed. Lastly, it was time to connect my JBL speakers to the headphone jack of the back of the FusionDock Ultra, and everything was done. It took me 5 minutes to do it. Then it was time to test everything and make sure all the devices are running properly and there are no connectivity issues, which fortunately there weren't any. I'm connecting two of my external monitors here, but depending on your MacBook model, the FusionDock Ultra can actually support up to 4 native external displays, which is pretty impressive for a single dock. Even during long editing sessions with multiple drives, displays, and lots of accessories connected, the dock stays cool and stable thanks to its active cooling system. It's built to handle heavy workloads without slowing down. I run 2 external monitors alongside the MacBook's built-in display, and if you've ever edited a large project, you will know how much of a difference that makes. My timeline stays on the main monitor, the second display is usually dedicated to my clip browser, Finder, scripts, or YouTube Studio, while the MacBook screen is my viewer, making sure all of my colors and edits look consistent on its display. Everything has its own place, and I'm no longer constantly switching between windows trying to find what I need. Storage is another thing that makes a big difference if you're a content creator, you shoot a lot and you have a massive amount of gigabytes of footage that you have to go through. So I don't use the internal storage of my MacBook anymore. I rely strictly on external SSDs where I keep all of my current projects, which I then back up to my NAS after I'm done with them. Now I only have one SSD which I keep on the MacBook on its back, which is strapped to the MacBook itself, so if I need to edit from somewhere else I can still take it with me, but other than that all of my storage is connected to the dock itself. As for performance, I honestly stopped thinking about performance when it comes to this dock because it just works, which I believe is probably the biggest compliment I can give to this dock, because when you don't notice it, it means that it's just quietly doing its job without any problems whatsoever. Now, of course, this product is not perfect. We still have some drawbacks when it comes to the FusionDock Ultra. One of its major drawbacks is the price. It's a pretty expensive device, which obviously is not made to be used by absolutely everyone. As a matter of fact, Ivanki had a large catalog of different docks depending on your needs. So if you're running a external monitor and you just want to have a little bit of ports, then you have a lot more affordable and cheaper, better suited products for your needs. But if you're a serious content creator who has a large setup with different external monitors, with a lot of devices, with a lot of peripherals going on at the same time, then I think it makes sense to invest in a tool like this. So far, I've been using this dock for about 2 months, and besides the price, I only have 2 little complaints that I want to point out. First is the fact that when using this dock under a heavy load, if you are sitting in a completely silent room, sometimes you might hear the fans spinning. It's a very small thing, it's barely noticeable, but if you're close to the dock, you might hear them. And the other complaint that I have is when you adjust the volume of your speakers, for example, there is a small lag in the input of your keyboard when you press volume up to what you see on the display actually registering as a volume up. There is a slight delay, which is a little bit annoying because you don't have it when running just the MacBook. Those are the only 2 things I've noticed ever since I started using this dock 2 months ago. And I have to say, I'm extremely happy with this dock. I've been using another dock before, which I was having so many issues with. It was replaced under warranty. I kept having problems even with the newer model that the company sent me. It was letting me down. It was not allowing me to work properly because I had constant issues with the connections. With this, I have 0 complaints when it comes to that. For me, this is what tech should be like. It shouldn't make you think about it. It should just work so you can barely notice it in the background. If you're already invested into the Apple Silicon ecosystem, I highly recommend you to check out the iVANKY FusionDock Ultra, which you will find in the description below. It's definitely a premium product with a premium price tag, but I think for the right creator, it's going to earn its place on their desk.